Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. We basically are discussing one of the topic that is city creation. City creation basically we are discussing about one topic that is India account. In India account basically we are discussing about one topic that is SBI account, Amazon, and after 2 days basically the earthquake is going on. In that basically one of the topic basically which we are discussing that is of lava creation. Lava creation basically is connected with the future creation. Lava creation is connected with the future creation. So one of the person told that lava creation basically is connected with the future creation. That means your data basically was not taken. Your data basically was not taken. Your data basically was not taken. Your basically data was not taken by the this group basically. That is which group basically? This group basically. This is basically Gujarat Chief Minister, and this is India's Prime Minister basically. And this group was created by which group basically? Which person basically? He actually created this two person basically. Actually, Gujarati caste is created from this person only. So one of the person, these two people basically has not taken you in a future basically. These two people basically has not taken you in a future. So one of the person told that by chance basically they assume that basically they got the information that they have not taken you. So they can basically add basically your data in that lava basically. By chance, by mistake basically they told that basically, yeah, by mistake basically we have not taken your data. So that was mistake basically. So is it possible to recorrect the mistake? Is it possible? Because mistakes happens from human only. Mistakes happens from human. So one of the person told that basically that is a government basically because they if they do the plan that means they have thought lots of things basically and then basically they have done the plan. That means they have not added you in Mumbai business. That means they have done plan long before only basically. But that was basically after watching this video basically nobody will say that basically Sunil R. Nair basically was supposed to get out from IT industry basically. After this all basically nobody will say that basically Sunil basically was supposed to get out from IT industry. Because the each and every video basically are connected with the IT industry. So the last video was what basically? The last video was what is the basically the latest lava data which is going in the Mumbai city and which lava basically idea is getting activated and can we change the lava data basically? Can we add or basically modify the lava data? So that was the question basically. One person told that lava basically the is the IT industry data. It's a IT data basically. So if it's a IT data, then means It's connected with the Pune city. It's connected with the Pune city. And software data basically are prepared by Pune group basically. That is the chemical industry basically. There are many chemical group basically who decides the lava data of computer basically. So each sector basically are connected with this lava group basically. So one person told that by mistake basically Sunil R. Nair basically was not added, or basically it was mistake only basically, or it was basically some mistake only. So that is basically the question. For example, Sunil R. Nair basically visited Bangalore city. That time basically, that time basically, who was basically the chief minister? Because if you ask the same question basically to the chief minister, they will say that by there are basically more than 5 to 6 crore basically in Bangalore city. Basically. So how basically we are going to take care of each and every people basically? That means he is also correct basically. He is also correct, na basically. He is also correct basically. In Vadodara city, there are basically more than 37 lakh people basically. If I will say that basically in Vadodara city, Vadodara groups basically are not giving job to Sunil Nair. That means somebody is but in IT industry that is basically very easy to track basically which person is working and which person is not working. Because nowadays basically it's so easy na basically. So Bangalore city basically when Sunil Nair basically has applied for the job, that time basically the Bangalore group basically might be knowing that basically that Sunil R. Nair basically has not gotten, is searching for job in Bangalore city for 6 months. He has basically not got the job. That was the job portals was there, and the CCTV camera was there. Chalo CCTV camera basically they left, but they at least basically might be knowing that basically he basically is applying for the job from portals basically. That is Naukri.com, Monster is there, Times of India is there. That means the government basically is not getting data from these people. That also might be correct basically. They might not be getting data that basically these people basically are basically searching for a job and he is basically not getting the job. That type of data basically they might not be getting because mistakes happens from human only basically. Mistakes happens from human only. Animals basically can make mistakes. Animal basically can make mistakes. But human basically can't. Human also basically makes mistakes basically. But every time basically if they do the mistakes, then that means they are also like animal. They are also like animal basically. So one of the person told that Sunil basically you show the photo of chief minister and prime minister. Due to these people basically you are not getting the job. So by chance basically somebody watched this video and he will say that basically we will try basically to if basically you can get the job. Because in when basically in Bangalore basically I was searching for job that time basically the central government basically was of Congress basically. Then basically Congress told that basically yeah, there are basically more than 200 crore people basically. 200 crore people means you understand basically. From 200 crore you are not getting job. So how that basically we can track basically yeah. But it's a IT industry now basically. That means somebody has not sent the data of Sunil R. Nair basically searching that data somebody has not sent. But data basically can be sent from PAN card and Aadhaar card is there, na, basically. In PAN card basically, each and every people basically who are getting the income, that data basically how much income they are getting, that data basically is there in the PAN card. So government is not supposed to search basically everywhere basically that Sunil R. Nair basically is not getting the job. So through PAN card basically you can easily able to find basically. Through PAN card basically you can able to find easily that how many people basically are not working and how many people are working basically. So one person told that government basically can't go up to individual level basically. Their IITs, IIM, these all groups no, basically they only do the plans basically. And they how they do the plans according to the lava creation. And you will not believe it basically. In lava creation, lots of animals are used basically. You will not believe that basically. Lots of animals are killed and they are dumped into the lava chemical. You will not believe this basically. When you are creating the lava data, that time lots of animals are also killed. So the base of the creation basically is killing only basically. So that comes to non-veg basically. Non-veg people are also there, veg people are also there. So when basically you are creating any land, that time basically anything it's written basically somewhere. This is a veg land. This is a non-veg land. It's written basically. This land basically this tectonic plate is a veg tectonic plates. That tectonic plate is a non-veg tectonic plates. Because lots of people say that you're the vegetarian here. That person is non-vegetarian. It comes to like this basically. There are tectonic plates which are veg and which are non-veg. So one of the person told that this basically handling is very dangerous basically, basically. Because if you are doing like this, then basically the entire land mapping will change basically. Entire land mapping will change. Entire land mapping will entire land mapping will change. But chalo by chance basically one of the person told that yeah Bangalore wale basically currently where the water crisis is ongoing basically in Bangalore basically they basically still not learned the lesson basically. 50 percentage people basically left from Bangalore city. Why? Because they are not having the water. But the people who are earning basically 20 lakh, 30 lakh, they basically can have their life basically. That are the local people only basically. The other than local people basically don't earn more than 30 lakh, 40 lakh. So one person told that 30 lakh, 40 lakh basically if they are earning, if they will give 2 to 3 lakh basically for water, that is basically not a big amount for them basically. But who is earning up to 2 to 3 lakh people basically per month, how they basically go and to afford the water basically? How they are going to afford the water basically? So one person told that the best way basically you can do one thing, you can basically tell because whenever the lava creation is happened, the land creation is done basically, in that by chance basically Sunilar Nair data was not there, that means Sunilar Nair basically generation is ended, that means Sunilar Nair की नसबंदी हो गई, that means that only na basically Indian group basically has done the nasbandi of Sunilar Nair. Indian nationality has done the nasbandi of Sunilar Nair na basically. This comes to like that only. Because if Sunil Arnar basically will not get job, he will not get the marriage. That means his generation is ended. Somebody has ended his generation. But by chance, assume that basically Sunil Arnar died. So anything is going to affect in world. Anything is going to affect in universe. Anything is going to affect in lava. Anything is going to affect in sea water. Anything is going to affect in nature. Anything is going to affect in mountain. Anything is going to affect in the software industry. Anything is going to affect in computer companies. Anything is going to affect in the currencies department. Nothing is going to, anything is going to affect in Earth planet. Nothing is going to affect basically. If it's going to affect, that time basically the groups who are into this job creation or basically money giving, they basically will tell that basically, yeah, basically Sunil basically if he will something basically will happen to him, that time basically it will create problem basically. But once person basically has died, he basically can get the second birth. That is not possible basically. That is only possible when with the human clone basically is created. So another person told that once the time is over, you basically can't do anything. So you visited Mumbai. Mumbai has not given that job. So that time is over basically. That means that is done. You visited Bangalore. You have basically not got the job. So Bangalore IT department, that is basically the India IT department, has not given you the job. They have not given you the job. So one person told them, what is the solution of this? Because mistakes happen basically. Mistake happens from you, human only. So what is the solution of this? So solution basically, first solution basically, Sunila Nair should get job. Another solution basically, so software in software industry, that also has a equivalent to the project manager. That is project manager and software delivery head. Another, he should get basically the marriage. That's all basically. Problem is solved basically. Just these two tasks basically need to do. That only one government basically is not able to. That means you can just understand basically how the governments are basically. If they can't solve one problem of Sunil Nair, then how they might be solving the problem of other people basically. That is supposed to be. This is basically this should be recorded, and each and every people should watch this basically. That how governments are basically. Government's achievement basically. Sunil Nair basically is not getting job. He's trying job. He's not able to get job. If he will not get job, then basically how is marriage going to happen? So government told that basically that was by mistake happened here. Government told that we basically have not got the data of your basically. So Sunil R. Nair basically told that that was basically the Lava department was supposed to generate the data of yours. Lava department was supposed to generate data of yours basically. So one of the person to assume that basically somebody is doing the investment in India after certain days. So he is doing the investment. That means what basically? The lava basically which is generated that contains his data also. That is the next generation. That is the next generation only. For example, uh, I basically got married and I basically have two boys. So two boys basically is going to going to get the data from where basically? That is from lava only. Na, basically they are going to get the data. But their generation where they are going to start, that basically who is basically writing it, that is written in the lava basically, that your generation is going to start from this city basically. Your generation is going to start from this city. So there are two user stories. One user stories, सुनील आर नायर की जनरेशन की नसबंदी हो गई. Second story is Sunil R. Nair generation basically started, and next generation basically is going to take place where that lava preparation basically is ongoing. First thing is Sunil R. Nair generation ended. Why? How basically? That is Sunil R. Nair is not getting job. Sunil R. Nair basically is not getting marriage. That means his generation is ended. Government has told this. Another side is Sunil R. Nair basically got the job. Sunil R. Nair basically done the marriage. He basically got two child, and his two child basically where basically they are going to um, start their generation. That lava preparation started. So in next video basically we are going to see this two condition in detail. Here basically I am taking the example of my. Here basically I am taking the example of my basically. So condition is what? Now basically condition has increased. First year is Sunil R. Nair basically generation ended. Second is Sunil R. Nair generation started. One generation, first condition ended. Second condition, Sunil R. Nair generation ended. Third condition, lava basically, new lava data basically dumped in Mumbai city. Fourth condition, lava data, which lava data basically that is ongoing in the Mumbai city. That means which data basically the companies are doing as a project basically. So in next video basically we are going to see little bit more about this 4 point.